Sorry, we're right by the bathroom.
No, that's
I was
fine.
told to have branding in the background. So
yeah, that's good.
The branding chose to be near
Except bathroom. Okay.
Wherever possible, if you can incorporate elements of my question
Yes.
into your response. So, hi, what's your name? My name is, and I work for IPL. What was your panel about? If you say it was about, I can't edit to that.
Okay.
So you could say our panel today was about blah 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 blah. So can't use the paraphrase the question somehow into the response.
All right.
So that isolated it makes sense without me being.
Okay, so hearing your question.
I'm edited out.
Okay, that's too bad.
Look at me, just to know your reason why.
But you're going to be closer to me, right?
Yes, I'm going to come in.
Okay, so I can hear you.
Shot here, right? Yeah. Okay.
And
and look at me, yeah.
Oh yeah, and this is.
Tell me your name and who you work for.
Hey, so my name is Anita Karlsson-Dion. I'm with IBM and working in IBM's business process outsourcing operation, where we do work for our clients around finance, HR, procurement, any sort of back office work in our centers.
Great, thank you. So, So Anita, tell me a bit about what your panel was like today, what your presentation was like today, what were you involved in this morning?
Yes, so the panel I participated in today, the title was The Cognitive Enterprise. And it was really exciting because what we're trying to discuss on the panel was all around how do we capture and take advantage of the technologies that's now available, all the data that we're creating on a daily basis in the world, and how companies can use that to their advantage. And it's really two aspects of it. It's the one people often think about is the cost cutting, to run it more efficient. And the way we're thinking about IBM is, for example, bringing blockchain into an account payable operation, so you take away all the disconnections between what's shipped, what's received, and what's invoiced and what's paid. That's very important and very attractive for any company, but it was equally important to leverage this data to find new revenue streams, to create new opportunities to grow and to get ahead of your competition. And that's the two angles of what the cognitive enterprise really is all about, to capture those capabilities going forward.
Now, when you think of big data, one automatically thinks of IBM because of Watson, and it's been so effective for many kind of different realms of business for a number of years now. What are the new advancements that are going on specifically for your company that have been relevant to what happened today?
Well, you will edit it anyway. So the way we look at IBM around data is it's the core for anything going forward, right? If you don't have good data, you can't do analytics, you can't get insights and predictive around what's going on in your company and in the world. So to us, we spend a lot of effort around curating and improving the process around data collection. And the next phase around that will be the intelligence workforce, or workflow rather, putting in capabilities on top of the data to have better digitize the processes. And the third layer on that is really create platforms. And to a common person, it's an app. You have an app that can do that. Okay, that's a platform upon which you can build an interaction and drive more business. And of course, that's if you talk on the business side, we also at IBM with Watson capabilities, investing a lot around healthcare, right? How can we help doctors be more efficient, solve real medical problems in the world with the help of our data capabilities?
What advancements in technology have you been able to achieve in terms of speed, in terms of processing the data and accessing the data?
Yeah, so the processing of data is going faster and faster and faster, and I can't quantify it at this point in time, but it's what it means to me is that you got to differentiate from just any data to what data that's relevant for you to work with in your company. And that's, I think, it means also that as companies look for the talent I need for the future, it's different people, right? You need data scientists, you need people that can create data. So we're creating, with IBM we call it new collar works, right? There's new collar jobs out there that is different from the traditional roles that can really thrive and bring great capabilities for the future.
How did you get into this?
So I've been with IBM for 30 years. I joined IBM in Sweden, and I grew up in IBM Finance. And about... Okay.
Let's say you've been with IBM.
Yeah, so it's okay to say that again? Yeah, so I've been with IBM for 30 years now. I joined IBM in Stockholm, Sweden, and I grew up in IBM Finance. And about 10 years ago, that's when we started our BPO business, where we do finance work for our clients. And I moved over to run delivery for our clients in the finance and procurement space because the journey that we've done with IBM in transforming our own operation is relevant for our client. So for the past almost 10 years now, I've been in this business unit, and it's getting more and more exciting every year because there's more challenges that we can solve with the help of technology and assets. And
we'll start from, and it's getting more and more exciting.
And it's getting more and more exciting to be in this business because of the capabilities that technology and data brings to us. And we can envision things. We're creating digital roadmaps with our clients around what does finance of the future look like, and what are the capabilities that we can achieve. And it's really about empowering, if I now stay with finance, HR, and procurement, empowering those organizations within the company to be part of the solution in terms of where should we invest the next dollar as a company to have a better impact in the world and continue to grow and beat our competitors.
So, is this your first time here? And if not, what do you think of it?
Yeah, so this is the first time I'm at this event, and I think it's amazing. I mean, it's a little overwhelming to come into the big room and all the spots, and also a lot of different things going on in the sessions, which is very exciting. And unfortunately, you can only be at one spot at a time, so you got to pick and choose. But really great opportunity for us at IBM to be here and share what we do and meet people.
What are you most excited about, other than obviously the work with IBM and this interview? What is the most exciting thing for you to see here today? Because there's so much to see here.
It is so much to see, and it's really the variety, and I think it's coming back to the point I made earlier around data and technology, that it's moving so fast. There are companies popping up that find opportunities to solve a problem and can grow and expand with scale really, really fast. The hurdles of getting into this is much smaller now than were before, and everybody's looking to solve a problem. It's not that we have a hammer looking for a nail. It is there's a problem, we can do things better and become more customer-centric as well around how can I improve the experience for my client, and here's how data and technology can help me solve for that.
Let's put it there. I just want to take a look.